Hello everyone and welcome to Market Watch. It is time to discuss the Digimon trading card game market. I hope you guys had a great long weekend. I took a few days off from YouTube and videos and all that just to spend some time with some friends and family and not do any work at all, and it was a glorious, glorious thing. But now it's all over and we have to get back to business. And what better start to business than to discuss the market of the Digimon trading card game, which either keeps people awake at night, raging and angry, or soundly sleeping at night. Depends on who you are. But yeah, let's just get right into it. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bell into Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos do go live. Omnimon market here. Okay, we know that nothing too crazy is happening. We know that this is going up. That's fine. But last time, someone got very angry at me for not covering these Omnimons. So let's just cover these Omnimons real quick. Omnimon Zord Defeat alternate art with the silver border here. Very high prices all of a sudden, right? The last actual sale was $35. It's been almost a month since someone pulled $145 on it, and you can see the sales data very intermittent, right? So this is not going to stick at all, but if you can sell it in this price range, you should definitely do that. And then we have here this one, who, again, a week ago someone spent $100 on it, but that really hasn't stuck. Does not support these sales at all. So again, if you can sell it for this price, you should, and if you can't, don't. And I guess we're going to talk about Gold Digimon at some point in time too. Okay, Gold Rapidmon lottery card. It's been a while since I talked about this card. As you can see from the sales listings, it is selling almost every day for reasonable prices here. And we have some cheap ones. We got a 230, we got a 240, then we got 250, and that's basically where it is for a while, until 280. So if you want to use these as a base point to grab some cheap Rapidmons, I definitely recommend doing that. People on TCG Player might get a little bit iffy with new sellers and a Rapidmon. You know, I understand that completely. These are all new sellers. The only verified seller here is 280. So that does create a little bit of cringe in some people's opinions. However, don't forget that right now this card isn't a hot commodity, but come BT16, everything changes. Deathxmon is going up in price, seeing more and more play. Here we go, getting bought after the regionals yesterday. A little bit, a little bit. Every day it's been a few copies. Pretty good card, pretty consistent. The supply is getting eaten up. We got one for $61 here. Got one for 63 plus shipping. Then it's 70s. If these two listings go, I'd recommend selling your Deathx now. Don't forget that Deathx is getting a reprint at some point. That's important. It matters. And yeah, if you get rid of the 70, you're doing really good. Rune Mode is also going through some crazy stuff right now. As you can see here, 72, 75, 75, 77.50, and then $80 down here. People are buying Rune Modes as well. Rune Modes are going crazy. And funny enough, more people are buying Deathxmon, but not too many people are selling it for more in Rune Mode, which is interesting, but, that's okay, whatever. It'll be, give it some time. These might hit some new highs. The time to sell these staples might be very, very soon, like maybe after this market watch. You never know. Levon here. There's 15 listings left. It's being hyped by Levon right now. It's also being hyped by Demon Lords. You got two different sources coming at this card, and not 15 listings is not a lot. Okay, this card could get $15 plus really soon, with almost no effort at all. Patamon. Yeah, people are going to blame me for this one. They're going to say Mario is the devil. He is Satan's incarnate, and his omniscient control over the Digimon trading card game market is ruining everything for the Patamon enjoyers out there. So it had all of a sudden a lot of sales on this day. Now, I have a theory and then a reason why. And I'm going to go into both real quick. I think that considering this took place the day of the regionals, the Saturday, I don't have any deck lists to prove this. I don't know who won the event or topped the event or whatever. But if this card was seeing play in a top deck list, that does explain the buyout. Then if that didn't happen, I'm assuming it happened. I'm assuming very strongly that this happened. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then I will go with my secondary logic reason. On Saturday, which is the 30th, I was streaming, testing my Rapidmon deck, which plays 4 copies of this card. So some people that were watching my stream might have got a little bit excited and bought Patamons out the wazoo because I played 4 copies of it in that deck. But again, that's my secondary theory. I do believe some strong regional placements from this card, even if it's one strong regional placement, that's enough. I would think I would have heard about it by now, which is why I'm suggesting my alternative theory. But you guys let me know in the comments which one it is, which one you think it is. But yeah, no, this is not a market manipulation thing. I didn't even talk about this card, I think, last week. Maybe Monday. Maybe last Monday I did. But like, it's a whole week now. You guys need to get over yourselves, okay? Madon X Antibody BT9 is going up in price. We have a couple of cheaper listings here before it's $15. My recommendation would be to see what happens. They were cheap. They were $9, $8 just now. You could sell for profit right now, or you could choose to wait a little bit. As you can see, it has no problem selling for $15. If these two can clear out, you can do it again for $15. And if it hits 15 again, I'm going to sell my spare copies at 15. That's what I'm going to do. So we'll wait and see what happens in the market here. Shu Ulin continues to go up in price. Now we're at $34 of shipping for a near mint. Same with the light play, actually. $33 plus $1 shipping. Same thing. It's getting scary. I never thought Shu Ulin would have risen this much. Makes me think that, again, some crazy stuff is happening that I'm not made privy to. But it also could just be hype for the future. That's very possible. Dianamon from Animal Crossing. Here is $6. I'm bringing up Dianamon because it's been kind of complacent for a while. But BT16 is coming soon. People are buying this card, 6s and 7s easy. BT16 has more support for this deck. It's possible that this will go back up in price once the set comes out. So if you want to grab some Dianamons now, now's probably the right time to do it. Physical training. This is my reminder to you guys that if you see cheap trainings, you should probably grab them because you never know when they could explode in value. And yes, we're getting trainings in September in the starter decks in September, but that's a while away. That's a long time away. You can't think about that right now. Vmon, the Royal Knight one, is just basically eliminated. $80. People are spending money on this card. If sell yours if you have any. That's the suggestion for now. Rapidmon is continuing to be going down and getting cheap. Buy them now before BT16 comes out. It's a good time to do it. Ukamon. I had a friendly conversation on stream about this before. I've seen it here and there in the comments section and here and there throughout with Ukamons and Max Rarity. So here's the thing. This card is getting reprinted soon. It's getting an alternate art, basically. Okay? People are thinking that will be the Max Rarity. What I'm here to tell you is the Max Rarity slot will probably be dedicated to the card that is harder to get. What is harder to get? A premium Bandai thing that a lot of people pre-ordered, or a movie promo, which was very, very, I'm not going to use the word scarce, but it was definitely not super common. You know, like, I don't know a single movie theater in Canada, for instance, that had the movie promos. It had the movie, but not the movie promos. Maybe somewhere in Toronto or something there was one, or maybe BC, but I don't know. I just don't know. But anyone could get premium Bandai Ukamon. So unless the supply on the premium Bandai Ukamon is so low, this one will be max rarity. Also, don't forget that this is just max rarity right now anyway, and a bunch of decks that are top tier are playing it. Things like Red Hybrid, things like Numamon, and a lot of decks can splash it in. You know, the freaking Diva deck can splash it in, for instance. You're playing Armor Rush right now, whether it be Magnamons or Rapidmons, you could play Ukamon in it. Ukamon is just a generic good rookie staple. Now, there are a lot of them right now to burn through, but they're $20 a pop for near mint. You should grab them. You really should grab them, is what I'm suggesting. Same with Movie Pack Louie. Movie Pack Louie, I'm just going to bring it up real quick. kind of is sprinkling upwards in price and in usage. This is a good time to get them because as you can see here, they're $3-4, and even by the end of TCG Player first page, it's $7-8, just pretty high. Andromon Lottery Card Ace. You may have noticed that last week there were 2 listings, one for $375 and this one. The $375 one did not sell last week. There was one, just one did sell a week and a half ago, but now we're down to 1 listing and it's $420. So what does this imply? It means that people are willing to spend $375 on the card. People are willing to spend $350 on the card. But the comfort range on this card is in the low and just under 300s. You know, that's kind of where this card is right now. Now, people will try to sell for high, and I would recommend you sell for high. If you can sell for $420, you know, I salute you. God bless. Go for it. If you can't, try lowering it a little bit, and you'll probably move it. That's the way the market is right now. I wouldn't buy them for any less than $300 though right now. Rune Mode, Sagittarius mode, yeah, $13.50 getting bought out. I don't know why. If anyone knows why this card's getting bought out, let me know. I mean, this was a BT9 promo, and BT9 boxes are hard to find, but you'd also think that the rest of the promos, like the Metal Greymon, opposite of this card, will be getting bought out, but it's not. So I don't really know why, but if anyone knows why, let me know in the comments. Modest Ace. I think that this, as well as the alternate art version, might be a good investment. This hand trap has blocker and can bring back any purple 3 Digimon or purple Tamer from trash when you evolve it or play it. That's a lot of good value for an ultimate, honestly speaking. And you never know when we get more -1 support in the future. This and the alternate art might be one of the first things to shoot up in price. So maybe grab a couple copies of this card while it's cheap. Just a random investment idea. The 2023 store participant Crimson Blaze, not even the top 4 one, is getting bought out here. 1 copy left. Again, a lot of action yesterday and sprinkled action throughout. You know, people know Crimson Blaze is the shit this format. We know. Yeah, we know. Sell yours while you got him. Also, same, sell this if you got it. Arisa Kosaki. This is your puppet tamer that plays a puppet from a Shumon from your hand when you play it, and then when you evolve into a puppet, you tap it to gain a memory. It's not a bad tamer, but the Shumon hype is causing this tamer to disappear. You could do 2 things. You could either try to be the guy that does the buyout and then sell $50 a pop, or even higher, like 20s or 30s, whatever. Or you can take the guaranteed profit, I guess, and sell them at 15s now, because they are being bought at 15s. If you look at the more data here, it hasn't broken that yet. But just because it hasn't doesn't mean it won't. And this card could go crazy pretty soon. Event Pack 6 cards. Still, please don't buy them. I know they've gone down a lot, but don't. Metal Greymon Blue Flare. I like covering this card. It's a good super rare to have, like, invested in, because you never know when more Blue Flare support comes, and then all of a sudden this card, an old super rare from BT10, immediately gets just bought out, and that's it. Might not be bad to have a couple copies of this card lying around. This card randomly spikes, as you see. It has its downs and its ups. It's an aggro deck, so it's more inclined to do that. It could be expensive again in the future. Most likely will be. Finally, is Gold Vidramon. It is a vaccine. And this alternate art was down. It was $6-7, but it's been slowly rising. And this is for anticipation of BT16. That's what it is. Grab it while you can. That's it. That's it for today's Market Watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.